we just got the Modern Warfare 3 Season 5 roadmap, and Season 5 marks the finale of Modern Warfare Zombies. This update marks the final story mission for Modern Warfare Zombies and the last content update. Let's dive into the finale of Modern Warfare Zombies and what exactly that will contain. Firstly will be the final story mission, where it's described being the end is here. Descend into the Dark Ether to disrupt and sever the link between Dr. Jansen and the entity. Experience a gravity-defying Dark Ether arena featuring Ethereum launch pads and an all-new boss. And that's pretty important to mention as well. It's an all-new boss. It's not going to be a recycled boss that we've seen before or repurposed version of a existing zombies boss. This is going to be a brand new boss, so big thumbs up for that. Brave the Dark Ether and unlock a new replayable experience and earn 3 new schematics. Can you survive the horrors ahead? So far, all we have is screenshots, but looking at this looks to be a heavily modified version of Al Mazrah City from the Al Mazrah map. Now, I don't think it's any surprise that we're getting another remake from Al Mazrah, but this genuinely looks fantastic. And like they've actually put a lot of effort into making this a very different play space, because it looks like this all takes place really high up above ground, where you're going to need to use the launch pads in order to traverse around the various skyscrapers, as we won't actually ever be on ground level. So the description for this mission is that Operation Deadbolt must face the ultimate challenge in confronting the entity in a terrifying new section of the Dark Ether. We'll be using Ethereum launch pads to soar through the environment and keep away from the dangerous hordes of undead lurking on the ground. Prepare to abandon all hope as you make your way towards the climactic conclusion and the final boss. Now, we already were fighting the entity in the previous season's story mission, so this is going to be hopefully an epic and huge send-off for MWZ. Thankfully, unlike what we had in the previous season, there is going to be a new Dark Ether Rift, where we'll be able to unlock this as a Dark Ether Rift play space. So it's mentioned to stay alert for clues and work with the community to discover the path towards a lucrative and lethal Season 5 Reloaded Dark Ether Rift. This perilous challenge offers players a fresh way to experience the Dark Ether and awards the opportunity to earn powerful rewards, including permanent unlocks. And we have brand new schematics and Easter eggs inside of this new Dark Ether Rift. So we have 3 on offer for the final season here, and these actually sound pretty awesome. The first is a Disciple bottle, which will spawn a friendly disciple to wreak havoc against your foes. So now we'll no longer just have a friendly dog and a friendly sergeant, but we'll now have a friendly disciple. That's actually really funny. The second is a grenade bandolier, which will replenish your lethal and tactical equipment over time, allowing you to regularly bombard enemies. And I think that's a pretty good schematic. And then lastly, we have a very strange thing for a schematic, but it's simply called Stash Increase, which will increase your stash size to 30 get looting. And I imagine this will work as once you've unlocked it, it's just a permanent increase to the stash size. So this is a further enhancement to the stash increase that we got a few months ago, where they increased it from 10 to 20, and now we're getting an upgrade again to 30, but you need to actually earn it. I personally think if the game is coming to an end at this point, maybe they should up that stash size to 50. But out of these 3 new schematics, the best one obviously is going to be the grenade bandolier, as I don't think a friendly disciple will be too useful in taking down zombies, but I'm assuming it will also be able to revive you as well. Only time will tell, but I'm just really hoping that for a final, we get a story mission that goes out with a bang. We can see in the roadmap, we get a little look at one of the frames from the cutscene showing Ava Jansen, and we know that she is integral to the story. We know that she and the entity are linked, and it's 100% in my mind that we're going to see some links here and some actual references to the story that we're going to see in Black Ops 6 with this ending. Might be too wishful thinking, but I genuinely think that we will have at least a reference to Richtof in here in this end cutscene as well. I'm excited to see how they're going to end it. It obviously has to tie into Black Ops 6 as well. With this being the final mission for Modern Warfare Zombies, it's obvious that this is the final update for Modern Warfare Zombies, as in the time frame of when we would get Season 6 Reloaded content, that's when Black Ops 6 Zombies will have just released, so that will be our Zombies content. But I'm happy that for this final update, we're going back to a return to form with what we're used to with Modern Warfare Zombies content updates, where we're actually getting a new story mission, new cutscene, a new Dark Ether Rift Easter egg, and then of course some some new schematics. But once we've got through all of the Season 5 content, that is going to be the end of Modern Warfare Zombies, which sounds kind of crazy to say, right? But at that point, we can then objectively look at the entire life cycle of Modern Warfare Zombies and critique it, look at everything Treyarch did great with Modern Warfare Zombies and what they didn't do so great, so they can take that learning into the next version of their open world experience. That's if they're even going to have one in Black Ops 6, or if we won't see that until the next Treyarch game after BO6. Season 5 looks pretty stacked for the Zombies front, but there's also a lot of stuff coming to both Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer and Warzone that's actually quite cool. The first is that Modern Warfare 3 is getting 2 brand new maps, being Bait and Yard, as well as cell shade variants of Shipment and Rust called Cell Ship and Toon Oxide. And Stash House also gets a cell shaded version called Ink House. There's also some pretty cool weapons coming in Season 5, which will be great in Zombies as well, such as the STG-44, a new SMG called the Static HV, the Spear melee weapon, as well as a compound bow called the Torque 35. Warzone will also see the return of the Superstore point of interest from Verdansk, which is something I'm personally very excited to see return. And there is quite a few new operators for this season, including the return of Valeria from MW2, which everyone likes, Rhea Ripley, the WWE superstar, and Ivan from Makarov's side of things in the Battle Pass. And then there's also going to be 2 other WWE superstars, Cody Rhodes and Rey Mysterio, as well as a WWE Super Slam event. And then in the mid-season, there's going to be some sort of classified operator. And I don't know about you, but to me, this just looks suspicious. Like, I don't know why. I'm feeling like this could be something Zombies related, but that could just be very much copium. If it wasn't obvious enough already, all of the Modern Warfare Zombies content mentioned in this video is going to be dropping at Season 5 Reloaded, which is typically 4 weeks after we get Season 4, which will bring us around the final week of August, which is very interesting timing-wise because that's when Call of Duty Next will be happening. Like, the exact same day as the Call of Duty Next event is the slotted day that this Season 5 Reloaded update is going to drop. I just don't see them colliding at the same time. It doesn't make any sense. So I would assume this might actually come out maybe a week earlier than it normally would, just because then content creators like myself are actually able to cover the Reloaded update from home rather than be away from my setup. And again, they just wouldn't drop it at the exact same day as COD Next, because then it just completely overshadows the Reloaded update because everyone's seeing and playing Black Ops 6 instead. As soon as I know exactly when the Reloaded update is coming, so we know when Modern Warfare Zombies is dropping, then I will let you guys know because I really don't want to miss it. The finale, that's going to be a very big deal, especially seeing how that's going to tie into Black Ops 6 Zombies. But let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comment section about this being the finale of Modern Warfare Zombies, because leakers and data miners have found that there is actually going to be a Season 6 for Modern Warfare 3, but that means that Modern Warfare Zombies won't get any more updates after this. Treyarch are fully done, peaced out, and we're moving on to Black Ops 6. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed the video, found it informative, smash that thumbs up button. If you want to watch some more Zombies goodness, then here is some news about Black Ops 6 Zombies we got the other day.